Hi, my name is Evgeny Kim, and today we'll find out about successful companies Bluemark. They handles the processes, acquisition and onboarding for companies such as Uber, Grubhub, and Postmates. Now they're building a revolutionary platform for physical marketing campaigns, and they're trying to bring more engineers and product managers. Let's find out why they should join them, and CEO of this company, Joseph Schusterman, and Director of Engineering, Sanjay Prajapati, will answer this question. Let's get it. Hi Joseph, hi Sanjay, thank you for inviting us, and I'm very excited to learn more about you guys. Joseph, please tell us about Bluemark and what are you guys building here?
Sure, thank you Evgeny. Bluemark is a company that's disrupting the welcoming and the acquisition, onboarding, and retention space. In the life cycle of a customer or a member or anybody that's joining or buying from a company, there's 4 stages. There's acquisition, onboarding, loyalty and retention, and loyalty, and the last one is retention. And what we are doing at Bluemark is we're disrupting each one of these steps. Number 1 is in acquisition. We're using physical products to acquire customers. What I mean is, right now, the way people traditionally, enterprises, large corporations are acquiring customers is using Google, Facebook, Instagram. But that vertical, that avenue is extremely saturated. And it's becoming more and more expensive to buy a user. What we are doing and what we're transforming and disrupting is we're using physical products sending physical products to people's houses. And when that's received, there's the ability to scan a QR code, call a specific number, and that closes the loop of the campaign and being able to track the ROI. And we find that we did a survey, 86% of millennials love getting physical products in the mail. No one says that about Instagram ads or ads in general. People love getting products in the mail. And we are utilizing that experience to drive acquisition, the onboarding, which is critical when you sign up to a company. What kind of onboarding experience do you get? How do they welcome you to that company? To a bank, to an insurance company, to a cruise line, to anything. It could be to a financial fintech, right? You have Robinhood, you have all these companies. What are they doing to create loyalty to these companies? And that's at the onboarding stage as well. And the last one, the third one is loyalty and retention. Third and fourth is loyalty and retention. And loyalty and retention really start at the onboarding stage because I'm more likely to stay as a company, as a customer, when I got onboarded in a unique and memorable way. And these things are surprise and delight. These things are there to really engage with the customer and thank them and welcome them and thank them for joining. And it's very unique. We've had tremendous success, and the return on investment is multiple, 3 or 4 times the traditional spend. So it's incredibly valuable. And we've built out for the last 11 years our manufacturing, operations, logistics. You can't just build out the marketing side and the technology. For the last 11 years, we've been building the warehousing fulfillment, which is a whole challenge in itself. We've been building that out, and now we're building more of the technology, the platform, to power this and make this even more successful.
Can you describe where you're going to for the next 5 years?
Absolutely. The goal in the next few years is to transform the minds of our customers and our potential customers, enterprise, Fortune 100 companies, and the like, and even smaller companies, to think of a way to acquire users, to onboard, to retain, to create loyalty through physical products.
Oh, wow, that's very interesting. So can you tell who is building this, about people of Bluemark and culture?
Yeah, culture is a critical part of this. This is something, it takes a team of people to build this, and each person is critical to the team. And I'll tell you, I read a book called The Ideal Team Player. In the book, it speaks about 3 virtues: humble, hungry, and people smart. And we've encapsulated some of those ideas and put them on in our organization. And we look for employees that are humble, that it's not about them, it's not about their personal growth, it's about the team's growth and the company's growth, as well as when you're hungry. It's important. One thing that I've noted is you have happiness and you're satisfied. Happy and satisfied are two very different things. We want everyone to be happy, but never satisfied. There's always a better way. There's how do we think differently? But we have to be careful with developers. We want to make sure that they don't keep rewriting the code and never commit, right? So we want to find that balance between never satisfied but also delivering. So that's an important balance that we want to drive together with our team, is how do we think different? How do we drive innovation, constant innovation, never be satisfied, but we're happy. And we bring in consultants and all the time to how do we workshops and outside workshops, in-house workshops to drive that culture and to bring the team together and talk about how to become better today than yesterday. Interesting.
So let's talk about the potential candidates and people who you are hiring. I know that you are doing interview by yourself, and what are you looking for in potential candidates and potential team members of Bluemark?
Absolutely. It's important to find the people that fit within the organization and vice versa, meaning we don't only interview a candidate also has to interview us. It has to fit and it has to make sense for both of them. Looking to where their candidate wants to go, a personal growth, and where do they want to end up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And we want to be aligned to where that is and look at that goal and get there together. So when we're looking for a candidate, we want to understand where they want to go, how do we get there together, within the virtues that we have, how do we want to grow as an engineer, as a product person, UI, UX, and we want people that have that mentality of growth, never satisfied, and looking for those people that want to change the world, want to be part of this mission, part of this goal to really disrupt this digital space and if they are interested, this is a great place to start.
Sanjay, please tell us a little bit about technologies that you are using in Bluemark.
Sure, yeah. At Bluemark, we are using cutting-edge technology like Python, React, Postgres, and many more technologies to come. As Joseph mentioned, we are always evolving, be happy, not satisfied. We are constantly looking ourselves to evolve and see different ways how we can improve. Currently, we have some sort of cloud infrastructure along with the technology that I already mentioned. We are looking to improve in our technology for next few years.
What is the engineering development processes looks like right now?
Sure. So we are Agile shop. We work in Agile methodology. We work in 2-week sprint. Usually we do a sprint planning, which consists of 2 days, then 2 week. We are heads down, our engineering team, and then product team, and the engineering leadership will figure out the next roadmap for next sprint or two. And the process is basically you have sprint planning, sprint, and then a release process. Along with this, we have testing process, testing protocols where we follow during the sprint. We have development testing. At the end of the sprint, we do UAT, and then after release, we do our production testing to make sure that whatever tool we build is going through the proper testing channels, proper testing mechanism to make sure that there is a less bug that we produce and deploy.
Awesome. And what about the technical team? Can you describe a little bit more?
Sure. So currently we have 10 people in our team, and we are growing. Our team consists of 2 squads. We are dividing between back-end and front-end, but I would more like to describe it as operational team and the front-end focus team. we have two separate products. We have portal, consumer-facing portal, and then our internal tools. That's where our squads are. We have product team as well.
Awesome. And the last question would be, what are you looking into the candidate?
Well, most of the information that Joseph has given to you, but I would like to add in that along with team player and the culture fit is the person, and also not only technical savvy, but the person should be more of like a problem solving ability and critical thinker. At here at Bluemark, we also add fourth virtue, which is called Bluemark Smart, along with Hungry, Humble, and People Smart. And Bluemark Smart is basically add a little bit more to People Smart, which is think out of the box, think different ways to solve the problem. Not only one way. How can we solve this problem in different areas, different ways, and then collectively decide which is the optimal route. So that mindset, that is more important for me when I interview somebody.
Awesome, awesome. And in the end, question to both of you guys, Joseph, Sanjay, why Bluemark? Why engineers, product managers should join to you?
We are actually building a tool that is a cross-section of marketing, advertisement, and physical goods. We are actually building tools where opening up a lot of transparency, right? We are actually building tools where people will see their back-end operations in terms of their inventory, how we are doing, what we are doing, physical stuff, how they are converting their ROI. This is just a beginning. We are building a new category in terms of marketing and advertisement section with the physical stuff. And for the folks that they wanted to join us, this is really like a beginning of the journey. There is a very, very cool stuff ahead of us, and huge opportunity of growth for anybody that wanted to join us.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. That was very impressive and very exciting. Please, guys, join to us. If you still hesitate, go link below. Thank you.
Join the company.